We need to find the force if a particle is moving in a plane xy as this. So x is a sin omega t and y is b cos omega t. So what is the force? So we'll find the accelerations, and mass times acceleration will be the force. So we'll find ax by double differentiating it, and you will see that you will get a term of sin omega t again that you can replace with x. So you will get ax is minus omega square x. And similarly, you double differentiate y, and again you will get this term which can be written in form of y. So ay comes to be minus omega square y. So in vector form, we can write forces as max vector plus my vector. So this will be minus m omega square xi cap plus y j cap. Now xi cap plus y j cap is the position. So you can see that the force is proportional to the distance of the object from its center. So that's why it's called a central force. And its negative sign indicates that the force is directed towards the center. So it's an attractive force. So this is how the trajectory will look like. So how we get the elliptical trajectory, you just eliminate time from both, and you will find the equation of trajectory as x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, which is the equation of a ellipse. So you can imagine that the particle is moving in an elliptical orbit. So in this particular case, it is clockwise, and at t is equal to 0, x equal to 0 and y is equal to b, which means it started here. And its velocity, initial velocity, will be towards right, that you can find by differentiating it once. So it's moving in this orbit. And because the force is proportional to the distance, you can see that as the particle moves away from the center, the force becomes larger in magnitude, but its direction is always towards center. So yeah.